And we're back.
Man, you know what? You know what I'm reminded of?
What are you reminded of?
I'm reminded that we were promised we were able to see the Aurora Borealis like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, we missed it.
And no. Because it was supposed to show up again the next day.
Oh.
And I never saw it.
Yeah, I think we just missed it, bro.
No, because I stayed up at the time that they told us to stay up from, you know, and I looked out my window and nothing. I stepped outside, nothing. I think we were just too close to the city.
That's probably also true. We do be close to the city.
And I think that sucks!
The closest light preservation area is like fucking 4 hours away too from us.
Exactly, and that's the...
Or dark preservation.
We need to... What we need is we absolutely need a way to... like... make it easy to see on the roads and such without the fucking power of the sun shining down from lampposts all the time.
Do you know what I want? Well, I want to buy a radius of 12 miles.
Okay. Oh yeah, just the whole horizon line.
Just the whole horizon line. I want to own that much land that way no matter where I look, it's my land.
Well, as long as you're standing in the center.
Well, yeah, I put my house in the center, of course.
Yeah, but then you go to the second floor and then your horizon line, your view actually increases.
I don't care. I want to be on the ground.
See you on the ground floor.
Ugh.
And then, plus, I would be very happy with, 24 miles in diameter.
Everything the light touches is ours. What about that shadowy place? What the fuck did I just say?
No, even the shadowy place. Fuck you. I'll put trail cams out there. I got this ice is always melting, but always there.
Right.
All right.
Nice climbing, Sly. You made it up to the hat.
What the fuck? Got me so mad if I just showed out a lighthouse. There's only one entrance and exit. This guy climbs up the side, knocks me off, and for no reason.
Oh. Hilarious.
Fantastic.
I don't think you're allowed to kill anybody, are you?
No. Oh, yeah, no, you have to. Fuck. I was trying to steal from him.
And you failed.
You failed.
I mean, I wasn't playing, so I didn't.
Yeah. Keep your axes sharp. And no one has axes. They have guns, shovels, and I don't know what the goat dudes have.
They might have axes.
They might have pickaxes, I think.
They might have actual axes.
I have an axe. I have several.
Yeah, you have 3 at least.
You've heard of gun tubers? I'm an axe tuber. No, I would totally at some point love to do live content once we've got this channel good and going. And do axe competitions, but in a backyard.
Oh yeah.
Fuck going to axe throwing places, they suck.
Oh yeah, the last time we went to wild axe throwing, and I'm just absolutely gonna throw some shade out there because that
guy was a jackass.
Not only was that guy a jackass, but like everyone else there was really annoying. And
oh, do you remember that chick that Nick got like really salty with?
Yeah, I do remember that, but like on top of that guy being a jackass, it felt like we had to follow their rules for how to play.
I felt like they had to follow their rules for just how to exist.
Well, it makes sense to some degree for like safety protocols and all that, you know, like throw it this way, throw it that way, you know, only throw it this way, and that's fine. But the problem is, I felt like I was on a guided tour of throwing an axe.
Yeah.
Because they were like, all right, now we're going to play this game. And I was like, we brought a group of like 6 people. We just kind of want to throw the axes.
Right.
Why can't we give ourselves our goals and stuff?
Yeah.
Why can't you leave us alone, and as long as we're throwing the axes safely, let us have our own targets that we want to be. Maybe we want to play horse.
Right.
You know? I could play horse with an axe.
Sly, we can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Like, but no, it was darts essentially.
Yeah. And it
Darts with axes, and I was like, that's boring.
hit this balloon. I'm like, no, I want to hit the targets.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, it didn't pop the balloon, and then you hit the balloon, and the tack flew off the wall that
Hit
was
me in
holding.
the chest.
Yeah, and he was.
Yeah, no,
He was concerned.
No. It hit me in the chest, and like I knew it was on the floor,
Yeah.
right?
We can't
And
keep this thing reversed
oh
forever.
shit,
Yeah, this is heavier
fuck.
than a walk.
But anyway, it hit me in the chest, so I'm like, okay, I don't want somebody to step on this. It's on the floor now. God damn.
That one didn't light up.
Yeah, it did. Fuck. Hit the mission. But anyway, no, I'm like, I don't want somebody to step on it. It's a fucking thumbtack, right?
Right.
And and he was like, "Are you okay? Are you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. I just thumbtack hit me in the chest. It probably fell on the floor." He's like, "Are you okay? Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. I think it just hit me in the chest. It fell on the floor.
Band-Aid?
I'm trying to find it." He's like, "You need a band-aid? You need a tampon?" And I'm like, "Bro, it is like 2022. No, I was like 2021, 2022." And I'm like,
It was ridiculous.
I'm usually pretty okay with a pretty raunchy and not okay humor, like not politically correct humor and everything. But even I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, how?" I'm glad that there's.
It was a very like frat boy, bruh kind of guy.
But he was like 40 years old.
Right? Yeah. But like the issue here is like.
And then like I called and asked for a refund because I was like, we had a really bad experience. And they're like, we can give you like 2 free passes. And I'm like, well, there was like 8 of us there. Like my friends paid for their own. And he's like, well, I'm sorry, we can only give you like 2.
Yeah, it's. Don't go to wild axe throwing.
The thing is, like, it wasn't like it was all in one tab. I asked him to refund everybody individually.
Yeah, because that was absolutely disgusting how we were treated.
And we're not one to get free shit. Like, we're usually pretty chill about that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah, like
if I have bad service, I just won't tip the waitress well, as long as it's not food related. If it's food related, I will make it. I'll talk to a manager. But,
oh, absolutely.
but it has to be unsafe to eat food. It can't just be like not good food. If the food just sucks, I chose wrong.
Yeah,
But-
if you get my order wrong, I expect you to make it again or fix the problem.
Well, it's like with
or
steak.
like if something's missing, give it to me. You know.
That's like with steaks, for example. Okay, I like medium rare. Medium rare is usually actually how I tend to prefer it.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to eating rare because I got tired of them overcooking it, so I started asking for rare. So if it's rare or medium rare, I'm happy.
Yeah, but if it's overcooked,
If it's overcooked, if it's medium, when I ask for rare, then, okay, yeah, sometimes I'll just say fucking eat it. Sometimes I'll ask.
It's also a thing of they try to be a little bit more careful, so you kind of got to give it that leeway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's
They're
understandable.
They're limited.
Yeah.
But now I have had one time at it was Bob Evans actually, where it was still pink on the outside, and I was like, okay, this literally isn't safe for me to eat. So
Yeah, that's actually a problem.
But I wasn't like, I want free food. It was just like, please just,
Can you remake
care
this?
if you use this steak, just throw it on the grill.
Yeah, cook it a little bit longer.
Yeah. Because like, I like my steak. Okay, David calls me an animal because I like my steak blue rare, which most restaurants can't do. You have to have like a certification to do that.
Yeah.
But
I think the only place that here nearby that has a certification to do that is Blackstone, and that's because they leave it up to you.
yeah, you
I
could
think you have to sign a waiver.
something like that, which I want to go to Blackstone soon.
Blackstone was so nice. We went for
Bitch.
Nick's bachelor party. It was
Now he's having a
amazing.
baby. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
Hopefully it's not that bear.
It's not gonna be that bear.
He can't kill the bear.
You can't kill the bear. I'm like trying to hit this. I'm getting shot at.
But yeah, we're not ones to complain unless there's like a genuine problem.
Do you remember when I scared you and my ex and your ex when we went to Olive Garden?
What happened? I don't.
Fuck off, Bear.
Wait. Okay, yeah, with
We had a really cool waiter, and I was like, "Can I speak to your manager?" And they were like, "What's the problem?"
Yeah, I remember
And I
that.
was like, "I just want you to know he's like really cool."
If we're gonna get an eagle,
Yeah, he was great.
we'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
We're destroying all the local oil maids just to get an eagle egg.
I think the only time that we've ever complained about a waitress was when we went to
See that old bear down there?
Carrabba's.
Carrabba's.
And I love Carrabba's.
And
Carrabba's is
the
fire.
issue that we had was we showed up a little late. We knew it was our fault.
We showed up at 9, they closed at 10, and we knew exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, well, we showed up at 9:30.
No, it was 9.
No, it was like 9:30. That we had 30 minutes, and we were like, we're sorry, we're
I thought it was
gonna be
9.
no. We had 30 minutes, and you know we knew that was kind of pushing it,
Yeah.
but we knew what we wanted, all this and that.
We were like, give us whatever bread's left.
Yeah. And what did she say? Because she said something that was like, okay, we understand that.
So really quickly, hang on.
Yeah.
Bentley's bombing the waters to get fish. So I can throw them in the oil mains. That way the fish will attack it.
You missed. That's hilarious, though.
You might smell it. Anyway, you were so Carrabba's.
Yeah, Carrabba's. So we get there, and the woman at the front was very nice to us. She was like, "Oh no, you're still here before closing time."
She was super cool.
Yeah, she was super cool. She was super nice. And she was like, "No, you're here before closing time. You're perfectly fine. You still have 30 minutes. And, you know, we don't even close up immediately at 10. We just don't let anyone else in at 10. You know?" And then we were like, "Okay, cool." So we felt a little bit better about that. And then our waitress comes out and she was like, "Yeah, you're going to want to put your orders in now because the cooks don't
I
care.
can't
They'll
even
leave."
guarantee you're going to get whatever you order. Like, it might change.
Yeah, exactly. And we were like, okay, well, we know exactly what we want. We want this and this. And she was like, okay. And then she, like, dropped off our food, our drinks, and never came back to our table.
Yeah, she just like...
She, like, dropped off. She, like... I think we actually ended up getting served by someone else, too. Like, after that. Or, like our check came from a different person. Mm-hmm. And she was just, like, ready to leave.
Mm-hmm. Where'd the bear go?
I was like, I understand being upset
homie?
that customers are coming in late, you know? But that was something else.
Come on. You know,
He's doing the Skyrim shuffle.
she fucking sucked.
Oh, no, she was bad.
Yeah, she just rushed us the entire time. We barely got checked on at all.
I don't think I got a single refill. And we weren't even there past 10. We ate quickly, you know?
Yeah.
We were very courteous.
I think we left at like 10:05.
Yeah, and we left, and she left like immediately too.
Yeah, like she was just like, you know, do you guys know what you want?
She wasn't even
You don't-
there
you
when-
don't have a lot of time, and we're like, we don't need a lot of time.
She wasn't even there when we like made a complaint too.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. But the guy knew. It was funny because we were like, we
The
have,
guy knew exactly who we were talking about.
yeah,
And I believe we ended up leaving a tip, but not for our
we left a tip
waitress.
for the hostess.
We left a tip for the hostess because she was so kind to us.
Yeah,
And she had already left as well because I don't think that the hostess stays after to clean.
well, she's also underage, I think,
That too.
which is why she's just.
She was younger,
Yeah, she was like 17.
but we left a tip for her. Oh,
He's chasing me.
he is chasing you. Bonk.
All right, come on, Bentley. Where's my fish?
I like how it just flies right next to you.
Yep.
Do you have to keep the bear away from the bear traps?
It might slow it down. I don't know. I'll get this one first.
Yeah, that one's closer.
Hello.
Bear.
Let's see. Oh, he has to go around. Fuck.
Grizzleface is moving towards your position.
Where is he?
I think he's over here because this is where he got stuck last time.
The bear's coming.
Bear's coming.
Honestly, you could probably just stand there and wait for him.
Yeah, I just want to see my guards. That's why I'm just kind of chilling right here.
Bear's coming.
Bear's coming.
That bear can run pretty fast. He's on the way.
Can he? Can he run fast?
Where is he?
I wish
Is
I.
he stuck on that ledge?
No, that's a moose.
No, I mean the ledge that you jumped off earlier.
He's coming.
I love how he still couldn't see you.
I'm just gonna try to go find him. I need an arrow to the bear. Oh. No, that's not it. There he is.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Get out of there, Murray.
It's fine.
Man, Red Dead 2, Red Dead 3 is looking rough.
We'll probably never get Red Dead 3. It'll be something else.
Yeah, I watched Actman's video on that.
I haven't seen it, but I do agree that I don't think we'll ever get one.
The gist of what he said, I recommend going and watch the video. Everyone that's watching, it was a very good, nice breakdown of kind of like why they shouldn't.
What's funny
not
is-
just like the oh you shouldn't do this because this, but like he talks about how the story's complete. You know, there's nowhere to go with that gang, and the only way they could ever possibly do another Red Dead, it probably couldn't be a Redemption. It would have to be, because Redemption follows specifically Dutch's gang.
well,
you know?
I mean, my thing is like, you could do it.
No, absolutely.
You can continue the story with Jack.
No, he explains a really good reason as to why they shouldn't, because they conveyed everything they needed to with 5 seconds at the end of Red Dead 1.
Well, because the whole thing with Jack is like,
He ends up following in his father's footsteps.
yeah,
Yeah, but there's the issue is it's a solid bookend. That breaks the fish.
apparently.
It's a he explains it a lot better than I can, but at the end when Jack
Sensors in the
kills the I forget who it is, the governor or something like that.
It was like the law.
Yeah, not the sheriff, but
It was like a national police kind of thing.
yeah. The state policeman or whatever.
Yeah.
The issue is they conveyed everything we needed to know about his next story 5 seconds after that, because after he shoots him, he looks at his gun and it looks like he's pondering throwing it into the river and leaving that life behind. But he holsters it. And then the credits roll. And that's all we needed to see, because despite everything that John went through to make sure that his son didn't have to follow in his footsteps and could become a writer, Jack doesn't. Jack ends up following in his father's footsteps to avenge him. And we already know how it's going to end. It's going to continue the cycle. It's going to continue the violence.
So my thing is,
And if they do that, it would kind of ruin how, like, it would ruin how poetic the ending of the first game was.
I can see that, my thing is you can make something that's not technically like you can almost make a continuation of the story and not call it Red Dead Redemption because Red Dead Redemption is it's cowboys and westerns type thing, right?
Well, Red Dead Redemption, it's exactly that. It's the redemption story.
Yeah.
And one thing that he said was if they're going to continue the Red Dead line, because Red Dead was something different originally.
Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
A point and click or a point and shoot game.
No, it wasn't. It was a third person.
I thought it was a real shooter.
No, it wasn't a rail shooter. It was for the PS2. I actually played it. It was just like level based mission, and instead of like the open world like we had with like GTA 3, because it was about the same time as GTA 3,
Yeah, it wasn't owned by Rockstar yet though.
Was it not?
Nope.
But essentially, I don't even know what the story about that was.
Yeah, you're
but
not
it
even
was-
you're not even like the same.
It was like mostly duels and stuff like that.
yeah, they basically bought the name. That's about it.
Yeah. And then after essentially what he was saying was if they're going to continue the Red Dead games, it would have to be Red Dead something else.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And it would have to follow a different set of characters and have a different kind of theme to it. It should absolutely be in the West, but at the same time, it's kind of hard. If you go too far back, you're stuck with muskets and you're stuck with Civil War.
No, I don't think anybody wants that.
Exactly. And if you go too far forward, you're stuck in World War One because it takes place in 1911.
Well, so that's what I was gonna say is the Red Dead Redemption. What it's about when it's not about the characters is about the end of the West, right?
Yeah.
And so I think it would be really cool to see it kind of continue to evolve, and then it be just kind of how crime evolved in the West. Because I mean, there's in California, dude. Like, I mean, there's a lot, and you can kind of like expand how it goes out from there. So the next one could be when does one end?
1911.
1911. So yeah, you can kind of expand it to like.
I think Jack is later than that, because then his mother dies in 1914, and I think he's like 13 at the end of that one. I don't remember.
Yeah, and he's a young man when you play as him.
Yeah, he's like in his 20s. He's like 22 or something
Yeah.
by then. So like 10 years have passed. So it's like 1920 something. Because he's actually carrying a you can actually have a Luger
Oh damn.
by when you have the duel as Jack.
Look it up real quick. When does
Oh yeah,
when does Jack
we have the internet at our hands.
what year does Jack kill whoever in Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption?
The pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flame should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close, and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
You'll die. So this is what I was doing with those things, by the way, Ethan.
Okay, so
This is what I was doing. I was creating these.
Okay. Yeah. It's 1914.
When he kills the guy. So
Oh, yeah, so he was 16 during the events of Red Dead 1.
okay, I mean I thought he was a little older. Just because he's in Red Dead Redemption 2, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a really young kid, but he's in it.
Yeah, because Red Dead 1 takes place in 1911, and then 3 years later, Abigail dies.
And that's when he kills the guy.
And that's when, because he buries his mother, and then he heads off to kill
Watch out for those eagles. They don't look friendly.
Ross.
Okay, so 1914 is when he does that?
1914, and he is 19 at the time.
Okay. So I don't think you need to make another game about him specifically, although I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, no, it couldn't be Redemption. I agree. 1 second. Got this eagle egg.
Excellent job. If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the lumberjack game.
But, you know, you could make a game that's like... Actually, okay, so you could do one of two things. You could either make a game about crime during the 20s, right? Because there was lots of it.
Yeah, but
So
a lot of that crime was usually centered around Chicago. Like, at least stories around them were usually...
And that's actually what I'm kind of saying, though, is you can make a game that's like, here's how Americans, crime families, or crime, how it kind of like got pushed out by the immigrant crime coming in, you know, the Irish mafias, the Italian mafia, stuff like that. Because what is Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 about? The end of the West. What could Red Dead Redemption, or whatever we call 3 be about? The end of American crime and versus crime gangs versus crime families, right? Them being pushed out by like the families.
The difference between outlaws and mafias.
Exactly.
But that's the problem, is if you take it outside of the West, it kind of just I feel like people would want it to continue being a Western.
Oh, for
You know?
sure. I mean, you would have to start to phase out the Western aspect. It would still have to have a little bit of it.
I don't think that's a good idea, is the thing.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think
You'd have to follow someone farther north, potentially.
yeah.
Someone in like Montana.
I mean the
Because that's still like the wild, untamed West at that point.
yeah. The struggle honestly is, where does Red Dead Redemption 3 end and, you know, a back in time GTA begin? Right?
Right.
Or is this going to be too much like Mafia? You know, those are
Exactly.
those
And
are
that's
the
kind
two
of what I was
options.
thinking about, was like what you're describing is just Mafia at this point.
Right.
Which, who was Mafia by?
I forget. I used to know.
I'm just gonna look up Mafia 2 and it'll tell me. Oh, it's 2K.
Which is owned by the same company.
Specifically 2K Czech.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No. I don't have a current job.
You apparently do. Go back real quick and look around.
Well, no, I definitely don't, because I just got the job complete. I think it just didn't load that wasn't supposed to say that anymore. There we go.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, no, I mean, it'd be conflicting franchises for sure. But I don't know, maybe you could link it if you wanted to or something. But anyway, I think this is a longer episode, so we love you, everyone, and we're gonna try to finish this level in the next episode. Everyone have a good day.
Yeah, we love you. If you got this far, put in jack off in the comments.
Oh, it's only 28 minutes. We're good.
Oh, we're good?
No, I mean, we're gonna end it still, but
Oh.
jack off. Put Red Dead.
Red Dead. Okay.
R.I.P. Red Dead or something.
Rest in
Rest in dead.
dead.
Bye.
Bye, love.